So we can break apart the hit me if I seem a little unimpressed with this. An antisocial pessimist, but usually I don't mess with this, and I know.
Hello friends, welcome back to another video of Power BI Masterclass series. Now in this video we will see how we can create a stepped line chart, and also we will explore how we can dynamically highlight the highest and lowest sales figures. So let's see. First of all, we will see how we can create a stepped line chart. So for that we will have a chart here, that is a visual chart, line and clustered column chart. I'll click on this and I'll increase this size. I'll just drag it down here. I'll resize this, and here let's add some fields. Here let's add date field here, and also I'll say total sales and the total sales for the last month here, and I'll just drill down. I'll just expand it for the quarter level. Yeah, and let's add data labels here. I'll go to this formatting visual, and let's add the data labels, and also let's increase the x-axis size. Let's say 11, and yeah, let's remove this, and also let's increase the y-axis value size. Let's say 11 also, and let's remove uh, this title. Yeah, now what I want is I want the data label size also to be 11. Yeah, now what I want is I want to create a stepped line chart like this. I want to compare the current quarter and the previous quarter sales. I want to compare these two and the highest sales figure. Starting from that, I want to create a line chart, and it goes like this, and it will compare with these two. And this is this current sales also has higher sales, and it will come here and it will join it this with this, and it will do the same for this, and it will join it with this. So I want to create a line chart like this. So let's see how we can create that. For that, what I want is I want to compare the sales figure between these two columns, and this is my last sales figure, and this is my current sales figure. So I want to create two tables. This is my first table and this is my second table, and I would select only the max sales figures, then start the line. I just what I'll do, I'll go to this measures table, and I'll create a new measure here, and let's say this is my stepped stepped line chart. Stepped line, I'll say stepped line, and I'll go to the new line here, and I'll create a variable here. I want to create a temporary table that is equal to, and this table contains the both the tables, that is this last month sales figures and the current month sales figures. So I'll use union function here. I want to join these two tables. So the first table is my current sales figure, so I'll use row function here, and here I'll need to provide the name of the column. I'll say measure, and the next parameter is my expression. So I'll use total sales here, and I'll close this. So this is my first table, and for the second table, the second table is similar like the above, that is row function. Make sure that the name of this table that should be equal to this, because union it will join these two tables based on the column name that should be equal. So I'll use here measure. This is my column name, and the expression here I'll use total sales for the last month. We already calculated that in the previous videos. So this is I'll created a temporary table that will join these two tables based on the new column that should be equal to this column should be equal to this, and it will join these two tables. So this is my temporary table that current that contains the total sales for the current month and the total sales for the last month. So I'll move to the new line here, and I'll return only the max sales figure between in this table. So I'll use max x iterator function. So all the x function are iterator function. So here I'll need to use a temporary table, and from that return what? Return the measure. That is my column. This measure column containing what? The total sales for the current month and the total sales for the last month. Return the max of sales from that column. So I'll just hit enter now. And now what I'll do, I'll select this, and I'll add my newly created measure in this line y-axis. I'll just drag this in a line y-axis. I can see a line is created. It just compare these two sales figure, and this is my higher sale, so it will start from this, and it will do the same for this, and it will start from this, and it will do the same. And this is my point. I'll just format this so you can see better. I'll go here and the lines section here, and I'll say you can change this lining style also. That is, you want, if you want a dash, or you want dotted, or you want custom, you can provide that. I'll keep it as a solid. And you can also join the join types as a round here, or also you can provide a bevel here. uh, the meter, I'll say round. And you can also increase the width of your line, let's say 4. And interpolation type, you can say it is smooth or not. So smooth means it will like a curve line. And let's make this as step here. So it is like a step here, you can see. That is what we want. I'll just change the color. I'll just make this as green here. Yeah, I'll just increase the, you can also increase the transparency if you want. I'll make this as default. And also you can shade the area. If you do this, it will look like this. So it looks better now. So this is how we can create a step line chart in Power BI. I'll go to this new line here, and I'll show you how we can highlight the highest and lowest sales now. Now what I want is, I want the total sales. I'll just go here, this orders table here. First of all, I'll need a chart here. So I'll say a clustered column chart. Now what I want is, I want the total sales and the country wise. Let's say country wise. Yeah, we got the total sales for the country wise. And you can see here we're not getting the zero also, because we added here filter on the pages. And I'll select it all, and just deselected the zero. Now what I want is, I want the highest sale that should be highlighted in green, and the lowest sale, that is Poland, that should be highlighted in red. That is like a conditional formatting that we done in previous videos. So let's see how we can do this using Power BI DAX functions. So let's see. First of all, I'll go to this measures table again, and I'll create a new measure here. I'll say this is my highest and lowest sales. Highest, lowest sales, that is equal to. And here I'll use variable here, and I'll say highest, that is high. And here I'll use again the iterator function called maxx function. So here I'll say use all selected function. So all selected function, what it does, it will allows it will allow the filters to apply. So I want the filters, that is customer company, that should be applied here. So I'll use that's why I used all selected function here. And I'll say all selected orders orders country, customers country, orders table customer country. This should be applied here on this table, and then return what? Then return the total sales, max of the total sales. This is what I want here, and I'll go to a new line. I'll create the another variable for the low, that is my lowest sales, and here I'll use minX function, that is also an iterator function here, and here I'll use the same thing, that is the table all selected, that is customer company, customer country, and from that return what? The total sales. Yes. Then I'll say return what? If the total sales, the total sales that is equal to the highest sales, then I'll apply some kind of colors formatting here. So for the green, we have hash code like 1251 and 0e, 0e. You can check that in a Google. So this is if the total sales equal to high, then apply green formatting, and if the total sales equal to low, then apply what? Then apply the red formatting, that is hashtag C7, and we have 0039 code for this screen, and I'll close this. Now what I'll want is I just click this. I'll just select this. First, I'll select this visual, and I'll go to this format visual, and here we will have columns here, and we apply the colors formatting, that is this. And here instead of gradient and rules, I'll select the field value here, and here I'll select my measure, that is highest to lowest sales, and I'll just click on OK. Now you can see here we got the green for the USA because it has higher sales from the others, and for the Poland we have red because it has lowest sales from the others. This is how we can dynamically highlight the highest and lowest sales in Power BI using DAX functions. So that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed in this video. Stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.